So it says termination of appointment. This letter serves to advise you that your contract of employment has been terminated with immediate effect. Hi guys, welcome back to another sit down video. I feel like it's been like a long time since I sat down to talk to you guys. I've been uploading vlogs upon vlogs upon vlogs, but anyways, I'm doing a sit down video with you guys today. Okay, but today is not a so good news that I'm bringing to you guys, but anyways, I'm going to share everything that occurred happened to you guys, okay? Because from the title you already know what we are talking about. All right, but before we go into that, if you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Victoria and I film from Lagos, Nigeria. So if you have not joined this family, please do well to do that. Click on the subscribe button and also click on the notification bell to join the family, okay? Sorry about the chicken noise. Like, I don't understand. Maybe it's when I want to do video, like make a video, that's when all these chicken will know that they want to make noise. But anyways, I don't want this video to be like super long, so I'll try to be fast as much as possible. Without further ado, let's jump right into this video. Okay, so this video is going to be like in 4 or 5 parts, I don't know. So I'm just going to basically share with you guys how I got a job, because I feel like I didn't ever share that with you guys ever. I just told you guys I got a job, blah 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 and all that. So also I'll be talking about how the job entails, how it was like for me, and all those, and also what happened, what led to me losing the job and everything, what I feel and what next. So basically, please you guys ignore the background noise, because I don't even understand this noise myself, but I just need to make this video because I'm kind of the only one at home. My husband is not home and I feel like this is the perfect and best time for me to make this video. But anyways, let's jump right in how I got the job. Okay, so if you are like an OG on this channel, you know that I was in UAE for some time, and one thing led to one thing. I had to come back to Nigeria, and coming back to Nigeria, I didn't have any job I was looking up to or anything like that, but I just had to come back, right? So if you have not seen any videos about that, go down to the channel and go and check it out. Okay, so I got back. I just basically went back to my baking business and I was doing it like as it comes. Then later on, I think in October 2020, a friend of mine, Blessing, she posted on her status about this job, and I was like, I don't know if I had the experience or I would be able to do the job. I did not click on the link or apply for the job. I chatted her up. Blessing has really been a blessing in my life. She's still a blessing anyways, but shout out to you, Blessing, if you get to see this video, because I know you usually watch my video once in a while. Okay, so I chatted her up and told her, and we discussed about it. She was like, okay, if I had this 1-2 experience, I should be able to do the job, blah 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 and everything. So she was with me all the way. I applied through when I went to the company to do the written exam or test, till the Zoom interview and everything, till the day they called me that I got the job. So basically everything just went for like almost 3 months. And January 4th 2021, I got the job. Basically what I read online about the company is that they provide software solutions to their clients, right? But on the first day on the job, because we had like 1 month of training, 1 month and 1 week or so of training, when we resumed. So we did the training for that bit, And that was when I knew that we would be supporting Microsoft products. Like if you are applying to the company, you will never know this, or unless maybe somebody had told you about that before you like went into the company to start whatever process you want to do. So basically that was when I knew we were going to be supporting Microsoft products. So we were trained about the all the products, like the one that is supposed to be our support boundary, because they had other departments that support accounts and billing, Skype, and all those. So we were basically taught about what we will be supporting, right? So yeah, that was all what the training was about. And like after 1 month and some weeks, we hit the floor. We started talking to customers. We started with the phone modality. We talked to customers on the phone, and they share whatever they want us to do for them, and we basically help them with it. Then after some weeks, I was changed to the chat modality, which I really loved. Like I really loved it. Like it gives me the opportunity to think well even when I don't even have idea of what the customer is saying. So it gave me the opportunity to like think and maybe ask for help, because if a customer says something you don't have an idea about, you have the opportunity to ask for help from your other colleagues. We also have technical leads you can talk to. I'll see what this customer needs, but I don't know what to do, or I've done this and that, is not working. So they can come and help you. You do a screen sharing and they can help you fix the issue. We also have like SMEs, which is the subject matter expert, which can also help you. But if everything has been done and you cannot resolve the issue, we basically escalate it to a tier 2 support. So we have a tier, like my own stage was like a tier 1 support. So we have a tier 2 support where you don't have solutions to the issue, then it gets escalated. And there are some issues that you can, like me at my stage, like there's nothing you can do. You just need to collect like some vital information from the customer and just escalate it. Okay, so I've already moved to how the job was like. Okay, so yeah. And then at the long run, I was really scared about the job because it's new to me. Like it was a new journey, but I was happy to like experience that journey, because I'm someone that I like to be a solution provider. I love to really talk to people very much. So yeah, I was going through that experience, and at the long run it was not as easy as I thought, because you get evaluated by your customers rating. Basically, as you go to school and you have a CGPA every month, every engineer also has a CGPA, like sort of CGPA, which we say is our KPI. So if you did not meet up with that CGPA, then there will be issues, right? So you know, in school they are like first class, second class, third class, but in this situation no second class is allowed, no no second class upper or higher is allowed, or third class. You must be on a first class. Like every month you must be on a first class, and if you don't achieve this, you would be put on a 3-month probation. Then if you still don't meet up with that CGPA, then you will be terminated. So that was how it was. So I had like a lot of fear at the beginning, and I was really struggling to, my back is paining me so I was really struggling with this thing, because we are dealing with customer. There are some customers that they are just sadists. They cannot give you 5 star, and you know, a simple 4 star 3 star can just disrupt that numbers that you're trying to accumulate, you get. So it was really a struggle. I was also part of the people that was put on probation at the long run, but somehow I escaped, and you know, I sort of had like a rest of mind. But later on, it was really crazy. It began to get really crazy, because there are a lot of stuff stuff you have to meet up with. Like if you watch my video where I like shared working from home, I showed you guys like a schedule where it shows you when you need to work, when you need to go to break and lunch, and that thing you have to regulate it manually. If you miss it, you have issues. Like if you do any mistake, because when you are dealing with the customer, there are some policies and privacy policies you need to go through. If you miss it, and um that issue was like screened by the quality assurance department, and they see that okay, you have gone against the quality thing, then there's a quality section set up for you. Like you might not even know when you are making a mistake, right? So that was just going on, and later on I was basically living in fear every time I'm talking to a customer. Like, and I'm someone that when I'm scared, I tend to make a lot of mistake, right? So all that was happening, and a lot of things was going up with me, that I was just really tired of the job. But I was thinking of so many things. I actually told my husband I wanted to resign, but he was like, no, still stay, have like at least more than 1 year experience, blah 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 blah, because I was really frustrated and tired at that point. But I need to listen to my husband, right? So I still continued. Then later on, an opportunity to work from home came. I grabbed it like ASAP, because I know I really needed it, because most of the time when I get to the office, I'm tired, and if you are tired before you even start the job, how will you be productive? How will you achieve whatever you want to achieve for that day? So I just jumped on it and I started working from home. So when I started work from home, then it got to a time that all the things we were told from the beginning that it was not our support boundary, it's begin like it now starts to be our support boundary. Like we were not supposed to deal with Windows issue. We only deal with the Microsoft product. But later on, like the Windows part was added to our support. So basically we have to do Windows installation and all anything happening to a Windows computer basically. We also work with the Mac, but there are some things that does not concern us, that if you're using a MacBook, you need to contact the Mac support. Okay, so like so many things was just going wrong, like really. Later on, they cancelled the technical lead needs to start talking to customers like we do. Then tier 2 support was cancelled. So basically any issue you cannot undo, then the technical lead will undo it. But as for someone working from home, it's not easy for me to get support. Actually, we have like a WhatsApp group where you need to communicate, but people will not answer you. Someone that is struggling with a customer, how will that person leave their customer to answer you that is having issue? So it was a struggle getting support from the house, but I was trying my best. Actually, I was really trying my best. But on sometimes I'll call my manager, this happened. You'll be like, continue doing it, there's nobody to take the case from you, blah blah. There was a day, God, and that was the most painful thing to me when this happened, because when they set up the quality stuff and I told them about this, like my manager lied against me, like really. And they said um what was it called, it my explanation was not valid. I called him on this day, because when I even saw the issue, I was like, oh, this issue is a simple thing. What's there? Like something I've done over and over again. It's not something difficult. And almost I started on this case and I was there 2 hours, 3 hours, and my manager just called me at that point and he called to ask me something. I gave him the answer and I told him that, see, I've been on this case for like 2 hours and I don't know what's going on. It's supposed to be a simple fix and it's not fixing. And he was like, you need to keep on doing it, there's nobody to help you on this issue. Oh my god, I was on that case for like 6 good hours. Even the customer was even frustrated at some point and said, and was like, do what you have to do. I'm off this computer. And I just had to schedule a call back with the customer to see, maybe contact some of my colleagues when they are home to know what I can do when I call her back, right? And it was really painful. Then after a few days, after that, my manager called me. He sent me an email actually listing some case numbers and telling me to explain what happened on those cases. So I replied the email. I explained everything that happened on the ones I can explain, and the other ones I could not explain. I was like, I am guilty of whatever you guys say I have done on these cases. I really don't have explanation for it. And I forgot to say that whenever you have a 1 star on a case, oh my god, it will be as if you kill somebody. Like, they will be on your neck. You, like, this case will be scrubbed to the barest minimum. Like, it was really draining, like very, very draining, right? So after the response to the email and everything, then he told me to come back to the office and everything. So I went back to the office. I did a QA section for sure. I did a QA section. They told me to explain. I gave explanation to everything. I gave everything that, like, I was struggling with, that I even told my manager about it, but he did nothing about it. And you know, in Nigeria we also have network issues. There are sometimes there will be network issues. I'll call him because I will be disconnected with the customer, so I'll call him and he will just tell me in Yoruba, kilo fe kin she. That means, what does he want me to do? I mean, what do I want him to do, rather? So that's what he usually tell me. I said it on the call, but he turned it around against me and said that was not true, that whenever I call him for anything, that he always tell me to do or direct me on anything to do, which was a lie. But that is his problem, not my problem. So we just spoke about it, and the operation manager was on that call, and she was like, I do not have a valid reason to do what I did. Basically what I did was transfer cases, because normally if a case is not your support boundary, you transfer the case, right? So on this particular day, this customer was having issue with, I didn't issue changing an email in the Microsoft account or something like that. I can't really remember. So I tried to do 1 or 2 things on the account, but it was not fixing. So I was like, instead of wasting so much time on this case, this is an account issue. Okay, come on, go to accounts and billing department. I transferred the customer to account and billing department. So they were like, no, I did something wrong, this is my support boundary, blah blah blah. And there was also another one that I transferred, which was a domain issue. We don't support domain issue. It's done by another department, which I cannot transfer the person on the chat because I was on the chat. I transfer the person via call, so I need to request the customer's phone number and transfer the person via the call. So that is what I did. My manager said no, that was not what I did, that I transferred the customer to another department, like a different department. I was like, did you, is there, didn't you check it? But anyways, we spoke about all those on the call. Then it ended, like 2 or 3 days later, my manager came to meet me and said we need to go to the HR. I didn't know what will happen at the HR. I didn't even know if it was a termination or anything, because they've already terminated 2 people already, but their cases were different from mine, like totally different from mine. So I didn't expect it. We went to the HR's office, then we started the talk all over again. I explained all over again, and she was like, that they have made the decision for them to terminate my employment, whatever. Wait, I have the letter. I'm going to read it to you guys. Okay, so I got the letter. To be honest, since they gave me this letter, I've not opened it since then. So it's been like 2 months, or maybe not up to. So it says termination of appointment. This letter serves to advise you that your contract of employment has been terminated with immediate effect this day, April 21, 2022, as required by your employment contract. Or accrued entitlement will be paid to you after all applicable deduction. Please take note to be informed accordingly. Yours sincerely. So yeah, that was the letter. This is like the second time seeing this letter. I just kept it in the bag I took to office last that day. So yeah, they gave me the letter. And in my company, whether you are terminated or you resign, you need to like do like a clearance, as if you are in school. You need to return the monitor you were given, the mouse, the keyboard, like everything. But I did none of that, because how will you terminate me and tell me to do all those nonsense? I'll go to finance, go and return locker key and all those. You can, I did not take any of your properties to my house. It's on the desk, so you can just easily go and take it there. That is not my problem. Like seriously. So I took the letter, took my bag, dropped my ID card with somebody to give my manager later on. So I just picked my bag and left the company. Yeah, so basically I've talked about all the points and how I feel. Really, how do I feel after everything? I really did not, like, I was so happy. Even if termination was not the right thing, I was supposed to resign by myself, but I just felt like God was like telling me, you don't want to leave this place, so I'm removing you by force, by fire, right? Because I feel like I was long overdue to leave there, because I was already going into depression. Like, I was truly depressed. Even after I left, I feel like, okay, what is making me to go into this depression is finally gone. Like, I just kept going. It was as if the fear was still there. It was as if I'm still in the company, and I was still having those fears, but it got better in the long run, with the help of God, with the help of my husband, and like two of my friends, right? So yeah, that is basically how do I feel. I feel happy that I left, because it felt like I was in a prison, like literally. Because when immediately I left the company, like, I snapped a picture, like, and I posted it on my WhatsApp that I am free. Like, really, I was free, and I am happy that I'm no more in that company, really. So yeah, that is basically the story of how it happened and everything. So all I have now is YouTube. Even though I'm not monetized already, so this is the more reason why you should subscribe to my channel, so I get monetized and start making money from YouTube, right? Yeah, so yeah, that's it. And I'm still doing my baking whenever I can. I started selling jewelries. So if you're in Lagos or anywhere in Nigeria basically, and you like to buy jewelries, whether wholesale or for your personal use, I am your go-to. Okay, so I'll just put my Instagram page in the description box down below, and you can also follow my personal Instagram page where I share, that's where you see like my puppy content and most recent content, really. So yeah, that's basically everything and all. Here living my life, and also I'm applying for jobs. I really plan to work again, so now you can call me an unemployed housewife. Yeah, I take it. You can call me an unemployed housewife, no problem, I take it. Yeah. So yes, that's about that, what happened. I just thought that, oh, it's long overdue, I need to share with you guys. You guys need to know. Okay, so yeah, that is it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching. I know this is not a good news, but we move. God, God knows the plans He has for me, so I'm not worried. I'm not bothered. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up, okay? Bye bye.